काला न जानाति तव जननम् काला न जानाति तव समापनम् दृष्ट्वा मया त्वा महाकारः योगेश्वर कालकालः योगेश्वरः कालकालः. Warm greetings to all of you. Welcome to Spiritual FAQ number 2. Many of you, in many different ways, have requested me to talk about time management. In particular, my relatives have asked about time management, while my students and former students spread across the world have requested me to explain how is it that I respond to them in a way that is useful for them almost instantaneously whenever their inquiries, doubts, or concerns come in. So I'd like to bring about a very, very stark revelation in how I approach this whole thing. For me, time is not something to be managed. What needs to be managed is what we consider as ourself, which is at the minimum 5-pronged. At times, we need to act as if we are our body. At times, we need to act as if we were our mind. At times, we need to act as if we were our intellect. And at times, we need to act as if we were our energy. But in reality, we are ourself, which is Mahakal, symbolized and consecrated in Ujjain, one of the 12 Jyotirlingas, and our energy or prana or life, which is his Shakti, Parvati, Sati. We cannot manage Kal or Mahakal for that matter. That is as it is. In fact, that is which is not. It is our own nothingness. What we can, however, manage is how these 4 aspects of ourselves, you can think of them as our accessories, our tools, our implements, which are temporary in nature, except for this, which prolongs and is not even just ours, it is all that it is, energy, life, and we have captured a little bit of it. So whatever bit we have captured, and these other 3 aspects of what I call as BMI, body, mind, intellect, is what you can really manage. And how is it that even though all of us have 24 hours, some people are able to accomplish much more, like our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, while some others find even a very long life to be fruitless. In fact, if you see Swami Vivekananda or Jesus Christ or Adi Shankaracharya lived up to their early 30s and accomplished so much. So it's not the number of years that we live, but the kind of impact that we have, which in turn is based on the kind of experience, inner experience that we have in whatever we do. Most people work hard, and that is the reason why they find it so difficult and the life to be long. Whereas in my case, I just love whatever I do. Usually they say, if you cannot do what you love, love what you do. In my case, it has so happened that whatever I do doesn't matter, right from brushing my teeth all the way to the scientific research papers that we write along with our collaborators and students. Every one of them is an offering of love for me. Whether it is in the profession, whether it is in personal life, social life, national service, or service of science and technology. Every one of it, if you start loving, not just superficially, but truly. And if you, even after exploring something for a while, you find that you have to work hard, either you have not built up the competence and perception, or you're just not fit for it, or it's not useful for the society. So get rid of it as soon as you can. There are other options. Don't just stick on to something that either you don't love, you're not competent for, or is not useful for the society. So, with that mantra, when I approach anything and everything that I do, automatically time management, as other people call it, happens. In reality, it's not time management, but it is self management, not of our real self, but of our body, mind, intellect, and our energies, most importantly, how we can handle that. And thankfully, to Professor Berdichevsky of Russia and Professor Hodges of America, I learned the variational asymptotic method wherein we deal with this energy, the optimal nature of this energy, to minimize the strain energy and therefore the strains and the stresses, and to maximize our potential. So, what I work on and what is life happens to be the same. In fact, every one of us, if we look at what we are doing, we will see this oneness. So I'll end with an arti to Mahakal of Ujjain. Om Jai Shiva Jaya Mahakal, Swami Jaya Shambhu Mahakal, Jyotirlinga Swarupa, Jyotirlinga Swarupa, तुम कालों के काल. Om Jai Shiva Jaya Mahakal. 12 ज्योतिर्लिंग में महिमा बढ़ो है नाम, बोले महिमा बढ़ो है नाम. क्षेत्र तट उज्जैन में, क्षेत्रातट उज्जैन में महाकाल को धाम. ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल. तुम भीमेश्वर देवा, तुम काशी विश्वनाथ, बोले तुम काशी विश्वनाथ. गोमती तट त्रयंबकेश्वर, गोमती तट त्रयंबकेश्वर, दारुकवन नागनाथ. ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल. हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वारे काल कडालाचार, बोले काल कडालाचार. सुर नर असुर चराचर, सुर नर असुर चराचर, सबके हो करतार. ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल. चिता भस्म से तेरो नित नित हो श्रृंगार, बोले नित नित हो श्रृंगार, भक्तन का मन मोहे, भक्तन का मन मोहे, तेरो रूप निहार। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। भस्म आरती तेरी अद्भुत है भगवन, भोले अद्भुत है भगवन। भाग्यवान नर नारी, भाग्यवान नर नारी, पाए शुभ दर्शन। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। सात में गणपति गौरा, कार्तिक है देवा, बोले कार्तिक है देवा। द्वार कड़े हैं नंदी, द्वार कड़े हैं नंदी, नित उठ कर सेवा। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। जो जन तेरा दर्शन श्रद्धा से कर जाए, बोले श्रद्धा से कर जाए, मौत अकाल न आए, मौत अकाल न आए, सुख वैभव पा जाए। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। महाकाल की आरती जो नर नारी गाय, बोले जो नर नारी गाए। कहत महेश प्रभु से, कहत महेश प्रभु से, मन इच्छा फल पाए, मन इच्छा फल पाए। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। स्वामी जय शंभु महाकाल। ज्योतिर्लिंग स्वरूपा, ज्योतिर्लिंग स्वरूपा, तुम कालों के काल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। स्वामी जय शंभु महाकाल। ज्योतिर्लिंग स्वरूपा, ज्योतिर्लिंग स्वरूपा, तुम कालों के काल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल। ओम जय शिव जय महाकाल।